Good evening and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Jose Smith. I'll be your host for the I.M.I. Right Now TV digital satellite broadcast network year-end 2015 year-end review program. And again, first of all, I'd just like to explain a little bit about I.M.I. I.M.I. is a tri-state corporate industry technology alliance. It is a 501c3 public benefit corporation, and the fundamental goals and objectives of I.M.I. is to empower women, seniors, the mental and physically challenged, Americans with disabilities, special needs, veterans, all active duty armed forces, and uniformed personnel. We're also integrated with municipal, county, state, law enforcement, academic, homeland, corporate industry, technology, and tourism. We are here to serve our constituents in a qualitative and inspiring manner. Again, our format primarily consists of corporate economic development, community services, community affairs, new technology, employment opportunities, new business development. The I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance will also be developing publications geared toward our youth, our Americans with disabilities, seniors, citizens, veterans, and advocacy. Our motto is we give new value, priority, and meaning to being made in the USA. And again, I'd like to thank all of our guests and our supporters throughout the year of 2015 who appeared on our broadcast and who have provided you all with education and with inspiration and also enlightenment. Our program, again, is your program. We're here to provide you with a platform to allow you an opportunity to express and explore the dynamics of broadcasting from a personal perspective. Again, we are grateful to the wonderful people over here at MCAT. MCAT, which is Missoula Community Access Television, at 500 North Higgins in Missoula, Montana, downtown Missoula. And again, if you'd like to appear on our broadcast, my name is Jose Smith. I'm the executive producer of the I.M.I. Right Now digital satellite broadcast network. We are, in fact, seeking volunteers to serve in various capacities as we develop the corporate infrastructure of I.M.I. startup in Montana. Excuse me. Again, we would like to thank the business community for their warm embrace of this program, and I just would like to acknowledge those who have appeared on our broadcast during 2015, starting from our first broadcast back in it was 2/20/2015 where we filmed the Discovery Alliance Church Sportsman's Banquet, which is located at 2630 Connery Way. And the pastor there is, well, they have a great church. We also would like to acknowledge the great work that they're doing there at Discovery Alliance Church. We want to thank our good friends over at, well, Taj. Taj is a local social service rep, and he appeared on our broadcast back in 2015. And we were delighted to have him to provide us with entertainment. We were also honored to have Mrs. Francois White, who is the author of The Little Toolbox. The Little Toolbox. It's an excellent read. She was a winner of several international awards and honors, and we were just delighted to have her as a guest on our show. She subsequently volunteered and assisted in interviewing our guests, and we are honored to have her as a part of our team. Again, if you'd like to participate or come on the show, feel free, be our guest. We'd love to have you. I'd also like to acknowledge a good friend, Mr. Asaph Adonai, who appeared on the broadcast, and he performed very eloquently on the piano. Mr. Asaph is a familiar personality around Missoula, and he goes beyond giving. He's also a producer, and he has his own program, the Asaph Cafe, and he works diligently throughout the community on various other initiatives. We just would like to thank the good people from Minco, Montana, for appearing on the show. It gave us an excellent presentation, and we would like to preserve Flamenco in Montana, and we wish them the very best. We would like to thank the good people over at the Heat radio station in Missoula, Montana. We filmed their summer luau at the Silver Slipper, one of the more upscale establishments here in Missoula. And again, we had a ball. It was fabulous. Great. Everyone had a great time. High energy, a lot of fun. The producers over at the Heat radio station in Missoula, Montana. We were honored to have Mr. Baumgartner from the Children's Youth Crisis Center and the Youth Intervention Center, Youth Home, the Youth Home and the Youth Intervention Center. And again, we were delighted to have them appear on our broadcast. That was back in, that was 7/15/2015. And at this moment, I'm just going to pause for a second, just as we reflect on some of the contributions that you provided us during the 2015 year in review. I would just like to acknowledge a good friend, our good friend from Sergeant Yance from the Montana National Guards, Army National Guards. And we thank you all for your service in any way we can possibly be of service to you all, our men and women in uniform, our National Guards. We would be delighted. This is part of our focus and the purpose that we're here. So again, we want to thank Sergeant Yachts from the Montana Army National Guards for that excellent presentation that they provided us. Moreover, we'd like to thank Mrs. Susan Kohler, the CEO of the Missoula Aging Services, for the extraordinary presentation that they rendered. The work that they're doing is exemplary, and we're grateful to them. They also sponsor the Meals on Wheels program, but there's a multitude of programs that is provided by the Missoula MAC, the Missoula Aging Services, the MAS, pardon me, the Missoula Aging Services. And we strongly urge our viewing audience to support them in any way possible, be it through your financial contributions, or just even through seeing if making donations of gifts of your time, volunteering some time to that organization. They are doing wonderful things over at Missoula Aging Services, and we commend Mrs. Kohler going forward, and thank her for allowing us to come into to appear on the Right Now TV show. We'd like to acknowledge the wonderful work that is being done by So High, which is Spring of Hope International, and they're a organization based in Spokane, Washington, but they build water refineries over in Africa, in Kenya, and we also support and subscribe to that initiative, and in the future we will be supporting those initiatives as a nonprofit. We're here to serve, and the water refinery, water is a major concern worldwide. Spring of Hope International, they are truly committed and dedicated to developing clean water resources in Kenya, Africa, and we commend them. We thank them for sending, for appearing on, allowing their reps. There was the doctor, the minister, and the doctor and an evangelist from America went overseas, along with a team of other missionaries to build a water treatment facility, and we commend them for the work that they've done. We'd like to thank Mr. Shovels from Shovels Dance Studio. Mr. Shovels appeared on the broadcast. He inspired us with his talent, and he's a permanent fixture here in Missoula. We're honored to have him on our show. We are also delighted we are here again for those of you who may have talent or craft or just or a hobby or would like to come on the air and just recite poetry, sing, to dance, or just come on and toot your horn. You feel free to be my guest on the Right Now TV show. Again, my name is Jose Smith. I'm the executive producer, and this is your broadcast. And we'd be honored for you to appear on our broadcast. We elicit the support of our viewing audience to come in and volunteer. Roll up your sleeves and work with us here. We are a public benefit corporation, and we rely on contributions from the general public and support from volunteers, donors, and sponsors. We are a 501c3 public benefit corporation. All funding sources and contributions and donations are tax deductible. So again, if you would like to learn more about I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance, we urge that you could like us at facebook.com, I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance, or contact Carolyn Ratliff, carolynratliff.go@outlook.com. Mrs. Ratliff is the executive secretary of I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance, and I'm sure she would be delighted to send you any information that you might request in regards to the I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance and their initiatives. Moving along, we did a promo for the City of Missoula Department of Parks and Recreation for their Bike Walk Bus Run Week, and it was a great show. We were honored to have them, the ambassadors from the City Park and Recreation Department, to appear on our show. And we wish them the best and continued success. Missoula Parks and Recreation with their Bike Walk Bus Week program. Mr. Randall Christie, a former engineer from the I believe it's the Red Train Company out of Indiana, but the engine is number 110. And Mr. Christie came on and gave us a great presentation, and we talked about trains and his experience and love for the Iron Horse. It was a great show, and we had a great time. We've also had the Unicorn Man appear on our broadcast. We were delighted to have him on. Very talented and very gifted and talented young man. There's a great deal of talent here in Montana, and we're justifiably proud to be a part of the fabric of the great state of Montana. We were also delighted to have filmed the Sold Out crew, which appeared on the broadcast, and they performed, gave us an excellent presentation. The Sold Out crew, they're here, they're based in Missoula, but they have an international ensemble. And we wish them continued success. We also had a group to come in from Helena, Montana, Overkill. And they actually rocked. We were ecstatic, and we appreciated the group, the Overkill, for coming on the show. And not only did they come on the show, but they showed out. Again, you know, if you have a talent, if you just want to come on and talk about the Montana, then this is your format. Let's do that. Here we honor our men and women in uniform. We salute you all. We want to thank you all for your service. Here we honor our senior citizens. And we embrace them and respectfully. And and above all, we're here for our Americans with disabilities. We're here to provide you with a platform. We are here to not only inspire you and empower you, but to employ you. I.M.I. is in the process of developing their network executive offices here in Montana, and we're in the startup phase of that process, and there will be an extensive amount of permanent employment coming down the chute. We will keep you posted on those developments. So stay tuned to the I.M.I. Right Now TV show. We're here at 500 North Higgins in Missoula, Montana, at the MCAT Television Studios. And again, we air on the Charter Cablecast Mondays from 6 to 7 p.m. and Saturdays from 5 to 6 p.m. Again, we would love for you we'd love to hear your comments, or if you know someone with talent, please feel free to refer them to me. Tell them to come down to MCAT or call MCAT and ask to speak to Brother Smith, or talk to anyone about us, and drop me a line. I can be reached here I can be reached at MCAT Television Studios on Tuesdays from 3 to 5 and Fridays from 3 to 5. That's at the MCAT Television Studios, 500 North Higgins in Missoula, Montana. And again, we want to thank you all for your participation and your support, and for tuning into our broadcast. We hope to bring you more quality cablecast production going forward, advancing the Right Now TV and the I.M.I. Tri-State initiatives to serve you better through empowering women, youth, seniors, the mental and physically challenged, special needs, veterans, all active duty armed forces, and uniformed personnel. And again, we are integrated with municipal, county, state law enforcement, academic, homeland, corporate, industrial, technology, and tourism. On that note, I'd like to share with you the perspective of I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance and their views of the great state of Montana. From our lens at I.M.I., we view Montana the overview of Montana from is artsy, stately, and majestic. The perspective from our lens at Right Now TV, Digital Satellite Broadcast Network. And we are, again, we are excited about our going forward and developing our executive office network, our executive network operations here in the great state of Montana. The brilliance of the light, the perspective directing the lens of the camera, the steadfast devotion to service of humanity, and tenacious commitment invoking the spirit of action. These truths constitute Right Now TV, Digital Satellite Broadcast Network team. Advocacy, intervention, referral, employment, job placement, and fair housing. I.M.I. fundamental corporate objectives. Actually prompting the decision to develop and relocate I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance headquarters executive office complex at Montana, USA, is because we view Montana as a premier, first-class state of the union. We are here to develop and maintain advanced green, high-tech industries that are labor-intensive, designed to employ Montanans and to allow them a decent salary, where they can afford a higher standard of living. We're also here to develop and construct affordable, green, and secure residential properties or gated communities designed to instill a sense of stability and security. Again, we are here to, the I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance, one fundamental corporate objective is in developing and constructing affordable, green, and secure residential properties, which is a top priority. Another one of that, and also we are we at I.M.I. view Montana, the state of Montana, as an ideal environment for corporate growth and corporate expansion. This is the 21st century, and this is a clean, green, magnanimous state, and we propose to help keep it that way. We're also we're in the business of creating business opportunities for our constituents. I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance is a membership organization. And as such, we strongly urge and encourage you to join our organization and be a part of the next big thing in America. We welcome your comments and your support and your views. So if you would like to reach me, you can write me personally at 2550 Great Northern Avenue. And my number, my suite is 201. And that's in Missoula, Montana. The zip code there is 59808, 1731. Again, if you'd like to write me, my name is, you may write me write me J. Jose Smith, 2550 Great Northern Avenue, Suite 201, Missoula, Montana 59808. Or you can email me or us at josevansmith47@yahoo.com. That's josevansmith47@yahoo.com. Or you may want to, you can also like us at facebook.com at I.M.I Tri-State Alliance. Or you may want to contact Mrs. Carolyn Ratliff. That's CarolynRatliff.go@outlook.com. She is the Executive Secretary for I.M.I Tri-State Alliance, a 501c3 public benefit corporation. Again, if you would like, you may contact Mrs. Carolyn Ratliff, CarolynRatliff.go@outlook.com to learn more about the I.M.I. And we also would like to thank our good friends over at A Hand Up Incorporated. We commend the great work being done under the auspices of Mrs. Claudette Harrison, the founder of A Hand Up Incorporated. We are grateful. We received a beautiful letter from them here recently. And one of the things that justifiably caught my attention is the statement here on the caption: "A woman veteran thanks you, and so do I." And that just really resonates and touches our heart. Again, we ask you to log in and support the Hand Up Incorporated. The Hand Up Incorporated is a woman homeless. It's a women's homeless transitional shelter for veterans. Actually, it's a veterans homeless transitional shelter for women. And we commend the great work that they're doing there at A Hand Up Incorporated. Because no woman veteran should be without. After all, they've given their all for us. The least we can do is provide them with the basic substance of life. So we thank our women in uniform in all branches in all branches of service. We commend you, our veterans, and we salute you and we thank you for your service. And again, we're here for you. We also are in the process of again, speaking of the 2015 year in review, which we are justifiably proud of. Here at I.M.I Right Now TV, we were just humbled by the tremendous support we received from the Missoulian and the Montana community. And we thank you all. And we're here to be, you are our sacred trust, and we are here to, we value that. And we're here to provide you with the best that we have to offer you and public service. I would like to also take a moment to acknowledge our distinguished governor, Governor Steve Bullock, for the commitment that he has to all Montanans. We want to just thank you, Governor, and you have our support. We would like to also thank the Governor's Office of Economic Development for the support that they've unceasingly rendered us. And I also would like to thank our distinguished secretary, Mrs. Linda McCulloch, the Secretary of the State of Montana. We want to thank you all for the great work you're doing there and making the Montana a great place to live and to work and to raise a family. And also to visit. You know, this is the place you want to be. It's the place you want to see. And we're excited about the future. I'm excited about the future of Montana. I love it here. You know, and in fact, you know, my family has been here for, practically 20 years and counting. And a majority of that time they've been attempting to sway me this way. And after some consideration, I gave it. I decided, well, I'm going to check it out to see what the buzz is all about. And truth be told, I was stunned when I first arrived in Montana. I felt like I was in heaven. Coming from a big city, concrete jungle, skyscrapers and all the above, it's just, this is truly the promised land. There's just one gorgeous, majestic, beautiful state. And I am justifiably proud to consider myself being a Montanan. I have laid anchor here. This is my home. This is where I feel that the good master has blessed me, and you know, the good Lord has blessed all of us, all America. God is smart, but God bless America. And this is one of the better moments in parts of the American culture. I think all young people should have an opportunity to at least visit Montana. You know, it's an experience of a lifetime. It's just something you'll never forget. It's truly a tough act to follow. So again, I want to thank our governor and our Governor Steve Bullock. I want to thank our distinguished Secretary of State, Mrs. Linda McCulloch. I want to also acknowledge the great work that's being done by the city of Missoula under the auspices of our mayor, John Egan. He's a wonderful, hard-working young man. And I'm honored and proud to have made his acquaintance. And I'm here to be of service to the great people of the city of Missoula and the county of Missoula and the state of Montana. And I'm grateful, I'm thankful to be here, and I'm honored to have this opportunity to serve you all respectfully. At this moment, we're gonna move forward, and as we discuss the year in review, I'd just like to take a moment just to thank all the guests, all of the special guests who appeared on the Right Now TV show cablecast throughout the year 2015. thank you all from the depths of our heart. Thank our good friend, um, from Emeritus Hunters Glen, Mrs. Lisa Hobbs, the coordinator there who appeared on our broadcast, and rendered an extraordinary presentation of the fine facility there at Emeritus Hunters Glen here in Missoula, Montana. It's the place for mom, for dad, whether it be for long term or just to recuperate. We strongly urge that you go and stop by and visit, or if you have need, to provide some quality assisted living for a loved one. We strongly urge you to consider Emeritus Hunters Glen in Missoula, Montana. And tell them that we referred you here. You heard about it from the I.M.I. Right Now TV show. They're doing great things over there, and it's a world-class facility. And again, we want to thank the hard work that they're doing here at the University of Montana. It's an excellent university, and we just commend you all. We're here for you, and we just wish you continued success. To our young people, go stay in school. Get that education. It means something. It opens up doors for you. It's little things that mean a lot in this life. Your attitude determines your aptitude. When all you're get an understanding, hold your head up and smile. Keep looking up. The only time we're supposed to look down is when we're reaching over to help somebody up. Other than that, we're not doing the right thing. To whom much is given, much is required. And I was always taught that the strong must bear the infirmities of the weak. And he who is great amongst you must serve you. Well, I was born to serve. I enjoy it. This is a labor of love. It's what I do. And I just want to thank you all for appearing and for tuning into the broadcast. Thank you for allowing us into your living room, into your home. And we would strongly hope and encourage you to continue to tune in to the I.M.I. Right Now TV show. Our aim is to provide you with better and higher quality presentation and programming throughout the year 2016 and beyond. Again, we're honored to be a part of the fabric of Missoula and the great state of Montana here at the MCAT television studios. I'm Jose Smith. I'm the executive producer of the I.M.I. Right Now TV show, your television show. If you've got a talent, if you are an artist, craftsperson, if you are a poet, if you're a musician, if you're a dancer or a singer, or you just want to come on the air and give it a go, you're welcome. Be my guest. Again, my name is Jose Van Smith. I'm the executive producer of the Right Now TV show. And we want to thank you all for tuning in to our broadcast. At this moment, we're going to pause for station identification. Pardon me. Hello and welcome to the broadcast. To those of you who just tuned in, my name is Jose Smith. I'm the executive producer of the I.M.I. Right Now TV show. We're a subsidiary of I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance, a 501c3 public benefit corporation, in the process of developing a startup network operations center in the state of Montana. It's a part of a labor-intensive, green, industrial, diversified company. And again, I just want to thank you all for allowing us into your living room. And I'm just, as we sum up the 2015 year in review, to those of you who have participated, we want to thank you. We thank our special guests, our members, our affiliates who appeared on our broadcast here at MCAT Television Studios. The I.M.I. Right Now TV show, we air Mondays at 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 5 p.m. on the Charter Cablecast channel 189. Again, the I.M.I. Right Now TV cablecast, we broadcast on the Charter Cable channel here at the MCAT Television Studios, channel 189, Mondays at 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 5. Please tune into the broadcast. And again, we'd like to just thank all of our guests, and thank you all for watching our show and tuning into the broadcast. If you know anyone that's got a talent or that's got some skill, that does a craft, we send them to us. To refer them to me. We're here to unleash the latent talent in you. We're to lighten up turn on that light, and create opportunities for growth and expansion. We're here for you. As for our men and women in uniform, we commend you, we salute you, we support you, and we're here now to serve you. You've served us, and now it's time for us to serve you. We want to thank all of our men and women in uniform, and we want to thank our law enforcement officials. For without them, we would not have the order that we have. And again, it's nice to be nice. And I want to thank the people of Montana because they are wonderful people here. It's a great state. It's an exciting place to live. It's fresh air. It's big sky. It's the next great thing in America. So I am honored to live here, and I'm proud to be a part of the fabric, the business community. And I look forward to participating and contributing and being a part of the process of empowering and inspiring and enriching the lives of our constituents. At I.M.I. Right Now TV, we are here to serve as we are in fact advocacy, we're intervention, we are inspiration, we're job placement, we're fair housing, we're referral and supportive services. So if there's a need, if you have a need, a special need, contact us. We'll cut through the red tape and we'll get the job done for you. We're here for you. Again, we are a nonprofit 501c3 public benefit corporation. And all donations, contributions, and funding sources to I.M.I. Right Now TV, digital satellite broadcast network, is tax deductible. Again, we want to, as I wrap up our year-end review, there's some other honorable mentions. We are planning some major fundraising initiatives to support, some benefits to support the initiatives of I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance. At this juncture, we have a special concern. It's something that it's something that we're just, it's an aspect of our network we're justifiably proud of, and that's providing opportunities, scholarships, grants, job placement, and employment to Americans with disabilities, the disabled, mental and physically challenged, special needs, teen crisis intervention, anti-bullying, and Special Olympics. We have a poster child that we're proud of, and I'd like to present to you. His name is Joseph Thompson. Joseph is a fine young man, and we're behind Joseph, and we like to encourage him and encourage you all to encourage and to bless and support our babies. Joseph has special needs. Joseph would like to attend the Lighthouse Baptist Academy, but there are financial issues that are preventing that. And we feel that where there's a will, there's a way. We're going to find a way for young Joseph Thompson to be able to attend the Lighthouse Baptist Academy here in Missoula, Montana. We believe that our children who want to go should go, and this baby wants to go. He wants to go to school, and he should be able to attend the Lighthouse Baptist Academy. So we strongly encourage you all to look into your hearts and consider supporting initiatives that will send Johnny, our children with special needs to school, where they advocate against anti-bullying, and they have Special Olympic initiatives and curriculum designed to inspire our children to be high achievers. So for Joseph, you have our love. He's our poster child, and it is our objective, our goal, to send him to Lighthouse Baptist Academy. We ask your prayers and your support in this endeavor. We want to bless the family and ask you all to keep them in your prayers. We also would like to I'd like to mention that, in advocacy, we're advocates. We provide supportive services and intervention where necessary. So again, we want to thank you all for tuning into the broadcast. Here at I.M.I. Right Now TV, we empower women. We're seeking women volunteers to step up to the plate and step up into the higher managerial and executive office positions of coming down the chute. At I.M.I. Tri-State Alliance, we don't differentiate. We also would like to, for those that just tuned in, the I.M.I. The I.M.I. Right Now TV team, Digital Satellite Broadcast Network, is also involved in Green Earth, Clean Water, sponsored water refinery initiatives for overseas in the third world countries where they don't have clean water. And it's difficult for a child to learn when their bodies are malnourished. So we urge you all to join with us, to partner with us as we go forward, and providing and assisting and providing the resources to finance clean water refineries, and under the auspices of SoHi International. It's the Spring of Hope International, located in Spokane, Washington, but they're based in Kenya, Africa. We commend the work they're doing there. And again, at I.M.I. Right Now TV, we're a subsidiary of I.M.I., where we empower people. So I want to thank you all for tuning in our broadcast. Thank all of our guests who appeared on our programming during 2015. And we want you to know your kindness and support will never be obliterated. We are grateful to you. We'll never forget you. We'll always be there for you. Again, I.M.I. stands for Indiana, Michigan, Illinois. Tri-State, Corporate Industry Technology Alliance, USA Incorporated. The High Technology Satellite Communication Network will be developed in the state of Montana. It is being developed in the state of Montana. And our primary format for the I.M.I. Right Now TV show is corporate economic development, community services, community affairs, new technology, employment opportunities, new business development. We're in the process of, we will be publishing publications geared to encourage our youth, those with disabilities, and special needs, seniors, advocacy, and our veterans. Our primary emphasis is on empowering women and employing our veterans. Here at I.M.I., our motto is we give new value, priority, and meaning to being made in the USA. Again, my name is Jose Smith. I'm the executive producer of the I.M.I. Right Now TV show. We want to thank you all for tuning into our broadcast. We wish you the very best that life has to offer, and we encourage you to keep looking up, to smile, hold your head up. We're here to inspire you. We're here to advance you, and we're here to empower you. Thank you for tuning in to our broadcast, and keep watching the I.M.I. Right Now TV show. Aired Mondays at 6 o'clock p.m. and Saturdays at 5 o'clock p.m. on channel 189 Charter Cable here in Missoula, Montana at the MCAT Television Studios. My name is Jose Van Smith, and I want to thank you all for watching. Our own distinguished Sergeant Yance from the Montana National Guards. Take time and contact them for our youth. It's a great opportunity, and it's a great way to see the world and to explore explore. That's the Montana Army National Guards. Thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for your support.